The world, DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is DFA Online here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. The Embassy of the Republic of the Philippines in Doha, State of Qatar, in partnership with I Am Filipina, joined the global community in celebrating International Women's Day on the 8th of March through the conduct of Usapang Pinay, a lively conversation among Qatar-based Filipino women who inspired and motivated each other through shared experiences. Held at the embassy premises, the panel discussion members were composed of distinguished Filipino women whose achievements not only demonstrated the capability to break gender bias, but also highlighted the power and impact of women in leadership roles in an expatriate community. The diverse group also presented a wider profile of Filipinas across different sectors. In his remarks, Philippine Ambassador to the State of Qatar, His Excellency Mardomel Chelo Milicor, lauded the Filipino women and their strength, resilience, and achievements in the modern world. He shared that expanding women's opportunities and productivity is essential in pursuing Ambisyon Natin 2040, the Philippines' collective aspirations to foster inclusive growth and development that will be felt by every Filipino, including women and girls.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
In other consular news, the Philippine Embassy in Prague and the Migrant Workers Office, or MWO Prague, successfully conducted the first Post-Arrival Orientation Seminar, or PAOS, of 2025 for Filipino workers in the South Bohemian region. The seminar, held at the Study Center of Český Krumlov, aimed to provide newly arrived Filipino workers with essential information on employment rights, consular services, and available support programs to help them adjust to life and work in the Czech Republic. Ambassador Eduardo Meñez welcomed the participants and reaffirmed President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and Philippine government's commitment to ensuring the welfare and protection of overseas Filipino workers, or OFWs, in the Czech Republic. Representatives from the Center for the Support of Integration of Foreigners, Manager David Masat and Manager Radka Krigarova, discussed labor laws, employment contracts, and access to legal and social assistance. Labor Attaché Llewellyn Perez provided an overview of MWO Prague's services, including welfare and repatriation assistance, employment contract verification, and the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA, membership campaign. Minister and Consul General Indira Banyares presented key consular services such as passport renewal, civil registration, and legal document authentication, as well as guidelines on human trafficking prevention. As part of its public service efforts, the Embassy and MWO Prague also facilitated on-site consular and labor services, including passport renewal and employment contract verification for vacationing OFWs. The Embassy and MWO Prague will continue to hold PAOS sessions quarterly in 2025, with schedules to be announced accordingly.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And finally, the Philippine Embassy in Malaysia, headed by Ambassador Maria Angela Ponce, successfully conducted a contingency planning workshop in order to update its contingency plan and strengthen the preparedness and resilience of the Filipino communities in Malaysia and Sabah during emergencies. In her opening remarks, Ambassador Ponce noted that while the current contingency plan acknowledged the outbreak of diseases and natural disasters as threats, the unprecedented scale and impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the recent flooding in parts of Malaysia, highlighted the need for significant updates in the current contingency plan in order to be more responsive towards to the emerging risks and threats to the safety and security of Filipinos in Malaysia. The workshop, attended by Filipino community leaders and members of various organizations in Malaysia and Sabah, covered a wide range of topics, including elements of a contingency plan, crisis alert levels system, status of Filipinos in Malaysia, as well as the experiences of a Filipino rescue organization. The workshop focused on developing a network of area coordinators, individuals who will serve as contact points between the embassy and the Filipino community groups during emergency situations. The Philippine Embassy extends its gratitude to all participants, facilitators, and resource persons for their valuable contributions to the success of the workshop. The Embassy will continue to work closely with the Filipino community to finalize and implement the updated contingency plan.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that concludes today's edition of DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Leo Magpayo. Good day.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.